What's going on, you guys? CNJ Travels and Adventures back for another video. This is going to be another Universal Studios Orlando video, Halloween Horror Nights. We're going to be covering all the confirmed houses that have been confirmed so far. So let's go ahead and roll the intro and get right into it. Roll it. Alright, you guys, we are roughly 1 month away from the opening ceremony of Halloween Horror Nights 2024, and the hype is building. We especially are very hyped up with all the announcements that have happened and the announcements that are still to come with Scary Zones and the 4 IP houses. But 6 of the original houses have been announced, so we're going to cover all of those, starting off with number 1, Monsters of Latin America. Now, any other monster house that has been there from what I've seen on YouTube and what we've experienced the past 2 years,
A1.
The Monsters houses are my personal favorite so far. My personal favorite are the Monsters. Yes, you can see I got a whole cup about it. I think we got this at Cabana Bay. So yeah, we enjoy the Monsters. You know, excuse me, there will be some mispronunciations with some of the names on this, but with La Muerte as your guide, you'll be begging for a piedad from these 3 terrifying legends. I'm not even going to try and announce that first name. It starts with a T, then La Lechuza, and El Selbon. So that's what it's about. But the monsters that will be in there, from what we know so far, the T one, I'm not even going to try and embarrass myself and announce that, but it is a type of vampire or witch in Mexican culture that can shapeshift and lives with a human family. T name are born with their curse and cannot avoid it. And at night, they suck the blood of infants. When shapeshifted, they have a glowing aura. The next one is La Luchuza. Hope I'm pronouncing that right.
The witch owl is said to be a witch that can shapeshift into an owl and is well known throughout Mexico and Texas. A witch owl. I'm excited to see what that even is, what the figure is. Like, is it a human with wings? Like, what?
Oh my god, that would be creepy.
I don't know what that means. So
a witch owl.
And it can shapeshift.
I don't like that.
So, I don't know. I'm excited for that one. And then there's El Sibon.
El Sibon.
The Whistler.
Yes, that's going to be the easier pronunciation. The Whistler is a legendary figure in Colombia and Venezuela, associated especially with Los Llanos region. Usually described as a lost soul. I think I did some research on the Whistler, and it said if you hear the whistles far away, that means he's close to you and there's really nothing you can do at that point. But if you hear the whistles close, then that means he's far away and you still have time to, you know, do what you need to do to escape. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited am I for this house? I'm gonna go ahead and say excitedness on a scale of 1 to 10, 9.5. I'm gonna say 9.5.
I don't know. I think there's still room for more.
The next one, which we covered a little bit last, Universal video, Slaughter Cinema 2. If you are dying for a B-movie horror marathon, head to the Cary Drive-In Scream. Through scenes from Creatures, features grindhouse gore, spaghetti westerns, and more. Bars. Okay, Universal. they hit a little rhyme there. Like we said, they just had this house back in 2018, but this is an add-on, so it's not going to be the same thing, because the one in 2018 was Slaughter Cinema, just Slaughter Cinema. This one, on the other hand, is Slaughter Cinema 2. So it's not going to be the same thing of what they just did, but it would be an add-on, if that makes sense. Kind of like a sequel. That's what I think they'll do, a sequel. Excitedness, 1 to 10. I will say 7.5. 7.5.
I agree. The next one we got is the Museum of Deadly Exhibits. You're going to check out the Rotting Stone, the local folklore museum, infamous new exhibit. An evil spirit escapes from within, possessing the other displays and decaying everything in its path.
After reading that, so what I speculated at first with that, from the name wise, I thought that maybe the exhibit, like attractions, if that makes sense, would be what is inside. So if you've been to Universal Orlando, they have, what is it, the horror show? It goes on year round. They have certain shows throughout the day. We had it in our last Halloween Horror Nights video at the very end. I was suspecting that maybe all those display things would be in this this house. That's what I personally think. All like the mummy, the lock, or the river creature. I forgot his name. It was some type of river creature. The swamp thing, I want to say. Him, all those things that are in that little museum thing that they have outside of the horror show, I feel like all of those are going to be in this house. So 1 to 10, just because I'm a big Mummy fan, I'm going to give it an 8.5 on the excitingness scale. 8.5.
I agree. I'm excited to see, because if they're all like real classics, I'm excited to see like how they bring them to life like in these ages. You know what I mean? What
If they are the classics.
If they are, and what they're able to do as far as like cosmetics and the outfits and everything that goes behind it.
Top tier.
Honestly, respect to all of the actors, because I know y'all are so hot up in there.
Ooh. Especially in August.
All respect.
So, next up, we have Goblin's Feast. Welcome to the Goblin's Feast Tavern, and visit the Goblin's Village, where a lavish feast is being prepared for goblins, orcs, and hobgoblins. I think that's a hobgoblin right there. Hobgoblins, and witches, and you, right there, you and us are the main course. So I feel like this one is going to be like how the Yeti house was, but instead of Yetis, obviously it'll be goblins, hobgoblins, witches, and orcs. I don't know how I feel about being chased through a tavern by witches, because you know witches can do all types of witchcraft. Yeah, they can do witchcraft and all this other stuff. So they gonna be pulling out cheat codes and everything else. I'm gonna give that excitingness scale an 8. I'm gonna say an 8. I'm
gonna go 8.5 because I liked the big goblin things of the last one, and so I'm excited to see more of them, and whatever an orc is.
Yeah, whatever an orc is. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know either, but goblins, I know what a goblin is. And then witches, and I'm excited to see how the witches in that one and the witch owl are different.
They are.
I know, I'm excited to see like the differences in like the cosmetics and stuff like that, and how like their outfits are.
I got you.
This is the one that I'm honestly terrified of, and it's funny because that's in the name. It's Triplets of Terror. You're invited to the Barmy Triplets birthday bash. But beware, they celebrate by recreating their family's murders. Prepare for a gory gathering. What the heck does that mean? Does that mean that they're, gonna be...
I feel like it's not exactly like how Texas Chainsaw Massacre was, but along those lines of being hunted and having to survive. I feel like it's gonna be along those lines, but instead of Texas Chainsaw, it would be
3 of them.
3 of them.
And are they gonna be like small, like teenagers or something?
I think they're teenagers. From the pictures that I've seen, they're young adults / teenagers. But I'm pretty sure the murders were committed years ago when they were younger. But at the time of the houses, they are older. Just from the pictures that I've personally seen. On a scale of 1 to 10 excitedness, I will say, once again, an 8.
I'll agree.
Next up, Major Sweets, which is a guest that we had in the last video that came to fruition. Major Sweets, you've been invited to chaperone a field trip to a candy factory. The deadly delicious treats turn the kids into sugar-fueled fiends. They fiending. Sugar-fueled fiends that I'm pretty sure are trying to kill you. Yeah. This plays into a scare zone they had last year. They did have a Major Sweet scare zone last year. It wasn't too bad or too scary, I'll say that. But the house, on the other hand, I feel like with them actively trying to kill you, it will be up there. So I will give it a, I know a lot of people were excited for this. I will give it a 8.5. Next up, the last one that's been confirmed
that
so
everyone is gonna lose their minds about. I am scared for the wait time on this one.
A Quiet Place. Silence your screams if you want to survive the terrifying post-apocalyptic world. Like the Abbott family, you must keep quiet as you travel from the farmhouse to the woods to the foundry. As soon as you make a sound, monstrous creatures who can hear the slightest noise will hunt you down and silence you and us for good. I'm gonna be screaming though, cause yeah, I'm not trying to get hunted down or anything in that nature, so I will not be screaming.
I can't promise that.
I will not be screaming.
Whatever. He says that now. He says that now. I'ma clip it when it happens.
We'll be recording.
I know.
So yes, on a scale of 1 to 10, excitedness, 9. I'm gonna say a 9. I was gonna give it a 9.5, but I will say 9.
I'm gonna go 9.5. I'm excited for that one. Yeah. I'm excited for the new movie too.
Oh yes, the movie comes out next week, I want to say, at the time of this recording, next Friday.
Yep.
It drops. Okay, you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you for tuning in. Those were the 6 houses that have been confirmed so far. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy, leave a like. We will be back maybe in the next week or so. We will be at the Wentz Brothers Haunted House Summer Screams. So yes, horror videos are coming back.
Let us know which one y'all are most excited for and if we will see y'all there.
Catch you guys in the next one. Subscribe.